Hello, good morning and welcome. My name is Liz and today I'll be explaining how the movie Love Actually is actually bad. Also, I'm already drunk.
Yeah, it's Liz. Yeah, it's Liz. Taking shots and doing stuff with Liz.
I am filled with the Christmas spirit and ready to tell you everything wrong with this movie. Because what's the fun in enjoying a movie? Let's get cracking. Nut cracking. Jeez. It immediately starts off poorly by opening with a voiceover. It's just kind of lazy. Also, they immediately bring up 9/11. Great start to a romantic comedy. I'll say it, the name Love Actually is dumb. It's based off of Hugh Grant's opening monologue that says, "Love actually is all around." Like, we know that. I tell everybody I love them. Every barista at the Starbucks on Fortress has heard the words, "I love you," come out of my mouth. The way Bill Nighy sings Fingers. The film starts 5 weeks before Christmas. Why are there Christmas decorations? Who has a Christmas tree up November 18th?
Every who down in Whoville.
Liam Neeson's wife just died and he calls Emma Thompson again because she's the only one he can talk to. Go to therapy. Do they not have therapy in England? Martin Freeman and that girl are standing in for lighting checks on like a sex scene in a movie, but they're both wearing so many clothes. And like, if your lighting is for the skin, you gotta both be naked. But no, Martin Freeman is standing there in his corduroy jacket, casually humping her. Keira Knightley was a minor while filming this movie and had 2 grown men as her love interests. Just a little bit gross, don't you think? Natalie's eyebrows are really thin. Keira Knightley's wedding dress is ugly. The way the choir like points at everybody in the wedding, it's so aggressive. Also, trombones are not that easy to conceal. To get it from the ground to your hands, up and over, somebody got whacked. I assure you that. Bars. The female stand-in with George Foreman. She throws her clothes on the bed. The set dresser must have been so pissed. Like, I just made that bed and you throw your clothes on it and wrinkle it. Bitch. Oh, Thomas Brody Sangster is a Taurus. I should have known. Just how young Thomas Brody Sangster looks when he's 13. He looks like a tiny itty bitty little baby. They call the DJ at the wedding the worst in the world because he plays like an 80s slow jam, but like, I've been at a wedding where they played the chicken dance. I think I got you beat. I don't know why that guy goes to Wisconsin when he could have gone to any city that a British person has heard of, because there's no way any British person has heard of Wisconsin. I just love that I went to Applebee's with a bunch of British people and they were like, "Have you ever been to Applebee's? Do they have Applebee's where you're from?" Yes, they do. Alan Rickman mentions his employee Kevin who fondles people's breasts at the Christmas party. Why isn't he fired? Liam Neeson cries and Emma Thompson is like, "You gotta toughen up. Nobody likes a sissy. No one's gonna want to shag you." That man's wife just died. Please let him cry. You don't have to contribute to toxic masculinity, Emma Thompson. I think better of you. Liam Neeson and his stepson sit on a bench by the River Thames, but it's like a green screen. Like, you can't afford to sit by the River Thames? I don't know. Keira Knightley's character's name is Juliet. Just a little boring, just a little lazy. I understand why Colin Firth is typing on a typewriter, but also why is he typing on a typewriter? The President of the United States ties. There's that ugly ass yellow one and there's an ugly ass purple one. Why? I hate them. The president gets away with harassing Natalie. Alan Rickman has the audacity to ask his wife Emma Thompson, "How are you still listening to Joni Mitchell?" Who ever stopped? I'm listening to River by Joni Mitchell right now. Colin Firth's sweater is unfair in that it is too powerful. I know Keira Knightley can pull it off, but they put her in low-rise jeans. That's just not fair. So Keira Knightley wears her signature big old hat, which is because apparently she had a giant zit on her forehead that they couldn't get to go away. So they literally covered it up with a hat.
What's that? A hat?
A crazy, funky, junky hat. Overslept You're unsightly. You trying to look like Keira Knightley. We been there. We done that. We see right through your funky hat. That one guy is in love with Keira Knightley, and they just never had a conversation. I guess I don't have room to talk. I've told multiple people I'm in love with Dev Patel. Natalie's whole character trait is that she's fat. Multiple people call her chubby. If she's chubby, am I Jabba the Hutt? Mia shows up to a Christmas party wearing devil horns. Wrong party, girl. Literally, how could anyone think of cheating on their wife when their wife is Emma Thompson? Doesn't make any sense. Carl is hot, his glasses are not. The necklace Alan Rickman buys for Mia is ugly. The paper mache lobster costume is too good. It's too good. Emma Thompson has a beautiful, intimate, vulnerable moment where she realizes her husband, is in love with someone else, all to the tune of the Joni Mitchell CD that he bought for her for Christmas. All I can see is that there's no pillows on the bed. There's no pillows. Martin Freeman goes out with that girl the week of Christmas, which seems a little late anyways, and then they go on a date Christmas Eve to a school play. I'd break up with that man. That random guy shows up to Keira Knightley's house and is like, I'm gonna confess my love through posters. It's not cute. She's in low-rise jeans again, and she kisses him. What the fuck? You are a married woman, and that guy doesn't know how to communicate his feelings. Don't do it. Hugh Grant is like, I'm gonna knock on 50 doors until I find Natalie. You don't have a phone book? You're the prime minister. You can't call the British equivalent of the CIA. Emma Thompson's like, Alan Rickman, you're cheating on me. And he's like, oh, I am so in the wrong. That's a bit of an understatement, bub. Tommy Brody Sangster's love interest Joanne is moving back to the United States on Christmas Eve. Doesn't make any sense. Colin Firth is like, I'm going to propose to your daughter, Aurelia. And Aurelia's sister is like, Dad's selling Aurelia as a slave to an Englishman. How did you get that out of the situation? That one random guy comes back from Milwaukee with his new girlfriend, Harriet, who is a British woman doing a southern accent.
This is Carla. She's real friendly.
Even though she's from Wisconsin? Milwaukee ass out of here, because he ain't from the South. But all of the reunions are so dramatic, even though it's been less than a month for everyone, obviously. I guess time just moves faster in Britain because of Doctor Who. And then the movie ends with a montage of reunions. It's a lot of forced fluff, which is great and feel good, but I also hate it. I just feel like we deserve a little bit better for our holiday season. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and have a happy holidays. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned next year for a new episode. Bye! Monkey!